The boy just dipped his hand into the dark ocean water. Yet the next second something strange happened. A giant colorful creature suddenly leapt out of the sea. Then it shook its head and swam right up to the boy. But the boy wasn't scared at all. He actually seemed to know it pretty well. Turns out it was a magical seahorse. Legend has it if you see it and leave a wish in the comments, your wish will come true. After greeting the seahorse, they climbed onto its back and headed deep into the ocean. But they didn't expect the seahorse to be so fast. In no time, it brought them to a yacht. Just as they dove into the cabin to rescue someone, a monster suddenly barged in. Seeing things were going south, they rushed outside to hide, but still ended up being spotted by another creature. The terrifying sight scared them so bad to run, only to be blocked by the monster and its gang. They were quickly thrown into a dungeon, but that didn't faze Jack one bit. He pulled out a roll of tape and stuck it all around the iron gate, and just like that the gate vanished without a trace. Before the monsters even realized what was going on, Jack had already grabbed a speedboat and escaped with his crew. But just when they thought they were in the clear, something even scarier showed up. Now they were in real trouble. This was hands down the most dangerous patch of sea on Earth. Jack and his two friends had just paddled into the area when they saw a swarm of sharks surrounding them, and before they could figure out what was happening, a massive black hole suddenly appeared on the ocean. All the seawater started getting sucked into it, and in the center of it appeared an abyss with a diameter of thousands of meters. By the time they realized what was going on, it was already too late. Their little boat was quickly dragged into the gaping mouth. Just when everyone thought they were done for, a violent jolt shook them, and somehow they ended up safe and sound inside the belly of the beast. Looking around at all the wrecked plane parts, they finally realized they were inside Charybdis, the giant sea monster guarding the Sea of Beasts. The reason the three of them ended up here actually started with a fire-breathing mechanical bull. Just one day earlier, a sudden earthquake struck their demigod village. Sensing something was wrong, they rushed off to check the source. The magical barrier outside the village was being slammed by something terrifying. The satyr tried to calm Jack, saying it was nothing, but the moment he finished, the barrier shattered as the raging bull crashed straight through it. The bull charged into the village and immediately went on a rampage, blasting fire and destroying everything in sight. Jack quickly tore off a piece of red cloth to try and distract it, but instead, the bull suddenly switched into combat mode and charged at him even faster. Right at that critical moment, Amy drove a spear into the bull's body, but the bull just turned its head and the spear was crushed like a twig. Things were clearly spiraling out of control. Seeing this, daughter of the god of war leapt onto the bull's back. Just as she raised her sword to finish it off, the next second she was violently thrown into the air. And that only made the bull even angrier. It charged at her, ready to stomp her into the ground. That's when Sam suddenly grabbed the bull by its horns and somehow held back its full force attack. But before anyone could celebrate, the bull opened its mouth wide and blasted him with hellfire.
Bad bull.
The others quickly rushed in to knock the bull back. It didn't do much, but it gave Jack just enough time to throw a chain and lasso the beast. Unfortunately, the bull was way too strong. After dragging Jack across the ground, it flung him straight into the air. Then the bull charged at him again at full speed.